on to Temple we go. So rematch of winners finals. Ice sticking with the mech that we saw earlier. Riff sticking with the Riff that we see every goddamn time. Aside from the vast majority of this tournament today where Riff was playing literally anything but Ripha. So, Tri-Blasts on either side of the field. Many explosions today will be seen. No dragons this time in the den. Ice launching many punches into the back of the pillar. Tries to knock down Ninjara with the ram, but instead eats the rush. Proving very costly for Ice. Ice continuing to eat damage. And that is going to be a very quick round, relatively speaking, for Ripha. Ice dumping the ram, bringing out El Toastamajig. Ooh, could potentially have launched the rush there. It was a very late catch on the explosion stun on Ripha there. These guys are just too damn even. It's almost as if they are the two best in Europe. 250 damage from Ice there off of the rush. Gets frozen but knocks Ripha down in exchange. Ripha trying to catch Ice's jumps with that dragon. It's crazy that Ripha has found this set and made it work so well for so goddamn long. Ice launches the rush. Gets a little bit of damage on the jump from Ripha. And manages to evade Ripha's rush and gets the punish. Virtually all square going into round 3 of game 1. Ripha with a nice little hug. Dumping the dragon, bringing the slam. But there will be no ram rush from Ice in this round. Sticking with the Tri-Blast and Toaster. At least it's not a chiller. Both players just trying to calm things down whilst maintaining their zoning. And those slams are picking up for Ripha here. Super Armor not being Ice's friend. Oh, the rush exchange going in Ice's favour even after being clipped. About 4 hits in very short succession from Ice there, but a big old green slappy doodles will see this one out for the Riffmeister. Oh my god. Oh, now I have to look at the server. Oh. Off to the Buster Beach we go. Ripha looking to get his own back on Ice. Going for the bracket reset. Still plenty of matches to go if that were to be the case. Ice starting off with Chiller and Ram. But we'll also start off by getting chilled and grabbed. Nearly gets grabbed a second time. So many explosion shots. And the dragon lasers. Ice is just continuing to eat so much damage from Ripha. How many is that today, Ripha? How many? I've lost track of how many of those you've done today. But to do them in grands against Ice, just rude. So Ice starts the freeze chains, mixes up with the grab for 160 damage. Ice sticking with the same loadout despite getting peed on. He knows that this rush for 340 damage is going to be very... Oh, catches Ripha on the teleportation with the knockdown. Ice got to be very careful of Ripha getting that rush back out. Ice now starting to eat all that chip damage that we saw in the first round. It's building up, he's possibly in kill percent soon. Will be after those shots. But Ice has the ram rush again. Just going to launch it. Only needed 85 damage to seal the deal. But better than Ripha taking that game 2-0. And the refine apple grab. Second time I've seen that from Ripha today. Still manages to land the last possible part of the rush on Ice and a follow-up grab. Ice needing to just try and corner Ripha here a bit because these quick shots are mounting up damage very quickly. And we've seen when Ripha gets that momentum, gets the space to start launching the uncharged Tri-Blast and follow up with the Dragon Lasers, Ice's health just gets shaved off so quickly. Ice has the rush, he's going to launch it straight away. 260 damage on Ripha. Ice has a slight health lead, but Ripha does have rush. Ice now doesn't even have the health lead, he needs a Tri-Blast. Parries the laser, punches through with the chiller. It's going to jump into the air instead of guarding. Should have just seen out the rush, Ice. What are you playing at? That's not a ribbon girl. You can't jump and jump and jump again. Yo, Scrambles. Welcome. You're seeing Ripha be a dirty little ninja. Same band, same stage, same bat time, same bat channel. Ripha putting the Tri-Blast away for round one, it seems. Doesn't go for the pineapple grab this time. Ripha not going to get another P for his collection. That much is certain. Good knockdowns from Ice there. But gets sent sailing with a ooh noise. Different noise that I can't possibly try to imitate there. Health. Oh, so even. Guys. It's almost as if this is competitive. What the hell? And those slam shots. Like, ooh, cheeky grab attempt from Riff there. Ice is going to launch the rush from the leap. And is going to take it. Riff, having done so much hard work, all undone by that one rush. So now we're going to see Uber aggressive Ripha once more. Ice definitely not allowing any Ps in this set. Ripha teleports, gets the win confirm, doesn't get the second set on there, but to be honest, when the health is that big of a difference, it doesn't really matter that much. He just keeps slamming him, does not let Ice out of the corner. Every time you think that Ripha might be about to lose, he just comes out even more aggressive. Literally just in awe. Ice baits out the rush and has brought the ram back in. We'll be looking for that ram rush to try and stop the Ripha majig. Oh, but a broken arm for Ice, and the knockdown lets Ripha out of the corner. Nice freeze from Ice, and he's going to launch that rush now for 310 damage. Ripha still in the lead though. Gets frozen, has rush now, but a good shot from the cello from Ice. Ripha under 25%. Ice will not be far behind him if any of this lands from Ripha. Oh, Ice getting the shield up just in time to block the rush, but lets the last bit through. And that grab on the wake up, absolutely vital for Ripha there. Ice had the ram rush ready to go, was probably mashing R. With that, Ripha gets the bracket reset. Fairly certain. Sparring band, more zone DNA, back to Buster. Yep, this is it. Bracket reset. Ice says, sod the Mechanica. It's time for the Ribbon Bomber. Ice had his fun with his practice, his warm-up game against the Riff, and is now going to bring out that Tri-Blast, that Seiki, and is just going to try and explode into this, the finalist of finals. Ice draws first blood with the Seiki shot. And Ice just jumping around, avoiding all this incoming shot. Tri-Blast lands on Ripha. Ice continuing to just duck and dodge and finally gets lasered out of the air. Ripha does manage to get rush first by virtue of continuing to punch a lot more than Ice, who was just running away through the skies. Oh, Ice leaping straight forward into the Tri-Blast shot and now gets put in the corner. Ripha having managed to even this one up until the Tri-Blast knocks him down. Ice is going to launch the rush, but Ripha is going to teleport through it and end up grabbing Ice. Ice still has the health lead, but has to be careful. That potential rush action from Ripha. Ripha on the magic pixel now. Nearly gets Seekied, but the Tri-Blast comes through. Ripha's going to launch the rush, waits for Ice to come down to the ground and gets the KO! Pixel perfect movements from Ripha and a pixel perfect damage. Ice is going to have his rush available within the first few seconds of this. Will we see something super explosive, or is Ripha going to continue to just whip him into the corner? Ooh, slap through the explosion arms. Ice's rush is countered for 265 damage, and that could be all she wrote in the first game of this, the grandest of finals. Yeah, Ripha does not hang around much longer. It was beautiful, was it not, Mr. Shrimps? Scrap and sparring band. Ice wants to go to Temple Grounds. Game 2. Let's get it on! This just in, Shrimps is apparently Ripha's nan. Well, that is a familiar relation I was not aware of. How does it feel to have a bodiless crustacean man for a nan, Ripha? Wow, just as quickly as Rippenbottomer was brought out, Ice brings out his Min. But not the Min we're used to seeing. It's a double stun Min. We've got a Tri-Bolt and Chakram on the Dragon Arm. Ripha quite happy to just punch through everything with a Tri-Blast. Tries to laser his way through these pillars, but Ice is ultimately going to just watch as Ripha scoots across the stage. All these pillars are just being dismantled, and that's it, they're all gone. Everyone's happy, there's no stage elements now, just a slight bit of stairage which you can't do anything about, because even if you use a whammer or a kablammer, you still can't hammer it down so it's all even. Stop trying to, get rid of stage elements. Speaking of things being gotten rid of, Ripha gets rid of Ice's rush. Ice blocks out Ripha's as well. Ice gets knocked down, giving Ripha the health lead. And Ice just can't manage to get zoning in on Ripha here. And that Ice Dragon shot is going to prove particularly lethal. For taking the first round of game 2. Skrinan, that needs to be an emote. Need to make it happen. Or would it be Skrifnan? Triple pokes from both sides. Ice having swapped the Tri-Bolts to the Dragon Arm this time. But it's not super effective right now. Oh, the Tri-Blast saving Ice from its own rush. Ice trying to kickflip his way across the stage, trying to home in on Ripha. But he just can't stop them. Ripha's movement is on fucking point right now. There's literally nothing Ice can do to keep him pinned in one place. And that's all Ice wants to do, is just say, hey Riff, stay here while I launch this rush for a whole 280 damage, charge up my Dragon Arm, and then try and do something about it. And Riff is like, no, I'm just going to lazy you straight down when I try and poke you for the kill. And then I'm going to go 2-0. See, man, that's why everyone loves you. They know. Oh, not even have to do anything. They want the same stage. But yeah, Scrims, that's why everyone loves you, because you already got the idea in your head for Skrifnan. Ice putting away the Min, bringing out the Lollipop. Try Blast, Burchucks, and Parabola. Ice, you know, you could have gone Paramummy. I'm just saying it, man. Like, prove its worth to the world. Beat Ripha up with Paramummy. It's okay, if you're going to take this, you're going to need to go 3-0 over Ripha now. One of the hardest things to do in this game. Just ask literally anyone who's ever played in Scrapstar EU. Number 16 is coming tomorrow night. Make sure you sign up for it or Ripha will attack me in the street. He's said as much himself. He's a very aggressive man. And speaking of aggressive, Ice trying to get in the face of Ripha, looking for an opportunity to launch his rush. Try Blast and Burchuck Rush, very, very nasty when it's launched in your face. But Ripha just taking center stage on Tenable Rounds, trying to get rid of as many pillars as he can, also trying to get rid of as much health as he can. Ice in the red needs to launch something over. Oh, that dragon shot! Ripha goes for the grab. Ice launches the rush for 320. It's not going to be enough. No, oh, Ice, your defense is right at the end. But my word, Ice pulls it out of the bag. Ripha goes into round 2 with rush. And he's going to launch himself straight into Ice's face. Ice just clowning around, going for all this sky blockage he can. Ripha quickly establishes 1/3 off of Ice's health bar. Ripha not taking anything yet. He's going to launch the rush, going to get 195 damage. Ice under half health. Gets a bit of chip damage, gets 100 on Ripha. Ice nearly in a position to launch the rush there, but instead is going to be plunked under 25% health, nearly gets eaten alive with that grab. And gets poked into submission. Ripha 1 point away from the championship. Wonderful grab out of the sky from Ripha there, read that perfectly. Ice bringing a parabola in, gets the paralysis, unable to follow up. It's just trying to stop Ripha. But can anyone stop Ripha? Not even those who can clap back to the future. They'll have gone to the year 2015 and they'll have seen that the results of all these sorts of tournaments, knowing for a fact that though ARMS did not exist in 2015, Ripha was an unstoppable beast in the years to come nonetheless. Ice managing to not so much stop Ripha as just put him on hold. Manages to freeze him in time very, very, very quickly. Man, you remember when Burchucks first came out and they were the most crazy thing? Ice launching that rush is pretty damn crazy. And Ripha now has the health lead, the rush advantage. 10 seconds left on the clock. He's going to do massive damage to Ice. Ice is on last health. And Ripha does the thing. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Ripha giving Iceman the win earlier in the series, goes down to losers for a quick chat with Penzo, comes back to win everything again. I mean, you know, normally it's Ice winning everything or Yetta winning everything. It's been a while since I've seen Ripha actually win EU Arms Challenge. It's always Scrapstar. He always does his best on Mondays. So maybe this week, someone else will win Scrapstar. Ice, turn up, get your revenge tomorrow.